about time you see me in my most intimidating state, my final form, this tiny little Dragon Knight suit. Wow, these new transmogs are actually looking pretty sick. My name is Evan, welcome to the Fuse News Week in Review, this time for episode 244. Cue the spooky music, spooky intro theme. Another Monster Families Ranked appeared on the channel over the weekend, and we didn't even have to wait months in between episodes. This time, it's ranking the Occult Girls. Keeping with the series theme, it's another one of the best monster families in Summoner's War. Every single one of these units is fantastic, but we want to find out who the best is. If you haven't gotten a chance to check it out, I'm going to have it linked at the end. Be sure to watch it, and tell me what your list is. These are some of the cutest transmogs that I've ever seen in Summoner's War, like period, and they might just be my favorite Halloween skins to date, barring the Halloween Ifrit skin. That one is still tippity top for me. With the new pack, we got Dragon Knights, Occult Girls, and Monkey Kings, which kind of look like second Beast Riders in my opinion, but you know, it's still dope. I guess I don't have to linger too much on the Dragon Knights considering you've been looking at it this entire episode, but for the Occult Girls, I especially like Nikki's third skill because it turns the entire landscape into a graveyard. Every single one of these is packed with charm. They're lovely. If you haven't picked one up yet, be sure to pay a visit to the Transmog building because that's where they are. Where else would they be? Last week, we were blessed with a new version number for Summoner's War, and it brought a couple really cool changes with it. First of all, it made a change for Siege Battle in special matches and tournament play. Now, when you set your defenses, you can set the first skill that your monster will use on turn 1, which is really cool. I would love to see that maybe come to other areas of the game personally, but you'll have to tell me if you agree in the comments. Outside of Guild Siege, they also made 2A dungeons a lot easier to complete. So now as you're running them, you're going to find that you'll be 2Aing monsters a lot faster. If you want to read the full patch notes, I'll have them in the description down below. The SWC 2023 Europe Cup is now complete, and Pinkroyd was the champion. Now that means we only have one more regional cup left before the World Finals in November. So we're going to round out that roster with 2 more participants this Friday, which is today if you're watching at the time of release. October 20th, 10 p.m. Pacific time. That's when APAC Cup is going down. But before all that, we still have one more live stream ahead of us prior to the APAC Cup. And keeping with tradition, Stoic is going to be joining me for a stream. So if you want to hang out with us prior to watching SWC's Regional Cup conclusions later in the evening, I highly recommend you come by. You know when and where, but it's at the bottom of the screen, just in case you don't. Man, Mards has been going hard with those one-shots lately, and the video that I want to highlight today on episode 244 is One Shot Day for Solveig. This is one of my favorite long-running series in Summoner's War history, and I'm sure there's a lot of fans out there as well. If you haven't had the privilege of watching an entry of Mards' one-shot days, I'm going to have the link in the description that you should totally click on, and tell them we sent you. There's that video that I talked about during the episode, and it is Friday, my dude, so make sure to pick up your 5-star Rainbowmon and Devilmon if you haven't done so earlier in the week. I'll see you later for the APAC Cup. Bye-bye, everybody.